Hey, what's good? My bad. Wait a minute. What's good, Aries? Um, okay, seventh tarot here. My bad. Whew. Coming to somebody with messages. It's not gonna resonate with everyone, so or all Aries placements or Aries sun signs or whatever you're here for. So just keep all of that in mind. And that's pretty much it. What the hell is going on? All right. Is it? Hold on. My bad. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So keep just keep that just keep all that in mind. It's all energy, so anything can come out of this. That's all also a thing to keep in mind. And let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't want this to be extra long, although Pisces was and it wasn't supposed to be, but it's because I took an extra card for the main reason, one main reason. So only two cards for this one. I switched it up. And it's just a prelude. All four elements got one sign to represent them for the prelude. Yours was for the fire signs. Pisces was for the water. Who else? Libra for the air, and Taurus was for the how about to say moon? You can have a Taurus moon, but Taurus for the earth signs. So prelude is just what can possibly it can even be a confirmation for the readings that's coming out this week that I'll be doing, or it's just like a add-on or something. It's kind of like a bonus, so just keep that in mind as well. So anyways, let's go to Aries. Glad you're last though, because I don't know, I don't really care much for these readings actually that I've done, and it could be because I was using different decks, and I probably shouldn't have, because it made them like it just made everything so much longer and complicated. I'm just like, oh, why did I have to use those decks right now? So, but some of them were still good. So, but I don't. I'm trying to get. It's hard for me to get my readings to be really, really, really short because I don't know. I have a lot. Pisces had this kinda, but it wasn't. It was more like intuition and then also happiness. So you can have a you can have a Pisces around you, but you can have Pisces in your chart, or you can be a um, Pisces and Vedic, Aries and Vedic. Don't have to. You also may have an Aquarius around you, or Aquarius that is near. You don't have to. We got aliens here. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do something a little bit different. What you feel about this love, whatever this love is for Aries? Be anything or about anything. Love, pain, reflection. Maybe you're just reflecting. Who else had that? Libra had a reflection. You can be done with the Libra. You don't have to, but something about reflecting. Um, when it comes to matters of the heart, maybe pains, frustrations, things like that. Still keeping the faith um, between you and someone, or still trying to keep it pushing. Nonetheless, confidence is here. That's good. Confidence is key for sure. What's going on with love? How you feel about whatever this is? This could be your love life. Don't have to be. But it could just be in general, just love. Is that flow? Hell yeah, it is. So you're good. You're going with the flow. Who else had that? Yeah, Pisces. So you can be a cusp or whatever, but you could be going with the flow right now, especially when it comes to love, matters of the heart, whatever that is. Maybe you're just feeling the love right now. Everything's just flowing through you. What I mean by that, you could be single and in love with yourself, single in love with life. You could be married and in love with the person you're with. You could be divorced and love, loving everything. You could be whatever, This can be friends, family, lovers, whomever, just love all around you. So it's flowing through you. So something's just flowing through you. Not for everybody. I'm pretty sure not everybody is like all happy and loved and feeling loved, and not all Aries, not all any sign. What up, the aliens? How you feel about this? So you may actually be bringing in love by just kind of being, love yourself, and then all in loving yourself as well. Love yourself and in loving yourself. You know what I mean? But aliens is here, happiness. So yeah, you most definitely have Pisces in your chart or dealing with one for sure, because they had happiness under intuition. So like-minded people here with the aliens, you and somebody has got same type of mindset. This could be Aquarius, don't have to, but you and somebody definitely are alike. So if you're from out of this damn world, if you're like from outer space, somebody else is too. So I don't know. You may know this person, maybe, maybe not. You and someone could just be two peas in a pod, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. This is gonna be a quick one. See, this is what I should have done. Now I kind of feel like I want to redo the other ones and put those on private and just like redo the other ones. I might, because I can't stand getting lame ass readings and messages. Not really. It wasn't really lame, but it seemed like it was just overly done, like it's done too much. We all hear about it constantly, but everybody's going through shit, and their healing process is completely different. How they deal with shit is completely different. So they may take 8 years to heal something, and it may only take you 8 days. I don't know. So it's love here with flow. Yeah, definitely should have done the other ones like this, but I wanted to use other cards, and look where it landed me. Overexerting myself. Knight of Cups, taking your time. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Some of you guys are not even in a rush. If you're loving yourself right now, just feeling the love, whatever. Some of you guys are not in a rush for love. If this is a new person, or if this is love in general, you're just not in a rush. I feel like you're just feeling everything. Some of you guys are just feeling the love from people, or just feeling just so in love with yourself. I don't know. Maybe you're being more nice to yourself. You're being really gracious. Some of you guys are really like prissy. If not prissy, you're really could be really girly, or you're just really like feminine, even if you're supposed to be masculine, but you can be really feminine. Maybe you just kind of, even if you dress down, you're feminine. If you dress up, you're feminine. If you wear a bunch of baggy clothes, it's like, it's all feminine energy, even if you're like not that. But some of you guys are like really, you're not rude. Some of you guys are just not rude people. I know they like to say Aries this, Aries that, but that's like, you may have caught an Aries on a bad day if we if we just end up not, just being moody or something like that. So some of you guys are just taking it one day at a time. Some of you guys are really nice to people. You could be really charismatic. If not that, you're just really a nice person. Some of you guys, you're just a charmster off rip. I feel like you're really graceful too. Like, you're not, you say excuse me and shit like that. You walk with like your head up, or head held high. You're like very royal type. And some of you guys, if this is love, you're not in a rush. You're just going with the flow. You can definitely have Pisces in your chart dealing with one like crazy. But anyways, you're going with the flow of life and love and all things, so slow and steady. And also, you can have Virgo in your chart. You can have Pisces in your chart. Lovers is here. If this is an actual person, it's like you're trying not to, like, self-sabotage. You're trying not to bring on towers and make things harder on yourself. There's something to do with secrets here too. Some of you guys could just be keeping something a secret as well. But I feel like you're just trying not to judge people. This can be a Gemini, don't have to be, but something to do with like judgment. Something to do with love as well. Maybe it's like, some of you guys could have had like a thing where you had to be with somebody, a specific type of person, or whatever. I'm not saying you had to, but like you always had, your eye out for specific type of people. Now it's more so if like you just love whomever. Not like saying you love whomever, but it's like you love people for who they are, or you're trying to. That's not for everyone. You're trying to love someone or love people for who they are, or just yourself. This could be you just trying to love yourself for who you are and what you have to give. Because some of you guys have a lot to give, you just don't, or you give only a little at a time, or you just not little, but like, consistent, but it's slow and steady. It's not like, here, take all my, just like pour the whole cup on somebody. It's not like that. Some of you guys, some got happy tears as well, or you're over flooded with something. I mean, love is here all around. Like love, lovers. Some of you guys may be just reflecting and like, damn, maybe I am in love with myself, right? Maybe I do love myself, or maybe I do love this person, or maybe I am ready for this. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But you're definitely taking your time with something for sure. something about somebody being ideal, your ideal type. Uh, or somebody that wanted to flip out, then it flipped back in. What was that? Ten of Cups. So you guys are in something already for sure. And you're happy. Everything's, if this is with yourself, you're just kind of, you're overall, yeah, blissful. I know Aquarius had this as well, but you're overall happy. You're just happy. You're fulfilled. This could be also you with the emotional stability. You may be really emotionally stable right now. You have emotional maturity. You've reached the peak of emotional maturity or emotional stability. It could have been rocky. Some of you guys could have been ignoring your feelings. You could have been like acting like you didn't feel anything, like you were hardcore, or you were like, fuck feelings and fuck people. You could have been like that, like crazy, like fuck love, but really you're all about love. It's just that you're really kind of saying that to the people, like past people, but even though it's like you gotta also, even though it's like you want to just say that and be done with it, it's more like, you also have to take accountability for the parts you played too. That's, even if you want to say fuck all those people because X, Y, and Z, you know you still got to take accountability for being in those situations, and and not saying that it's all that person's fault or whatever the case may be, but some of you guys definitely was like that. And then others, you really been daydreaming a lot about someone, something. Some of you guys have been focused on your success more than anything, slow and steady. So some of you guys definitely been taking your time to kind of like let something build up, or let something just move you. All right, what else with this Nine of Pentacles? I looked at the Knight of Cups and then I said Knight of Pentacles, so I meant to say Knight of Cups, but hey, maybe there's a reason why. Something was going on, like my shit was really blurry on my last reading, so that's the reason why it's down this low again, because I don't know what was going on. Ten of Cups is in reverse, also with the Fool in reverse. You can be done with Aquarius or a Gemini Sun. You can have a Gemini Sun placement. You can have an Aquarius Sun placement. You don't have to, but yeah, a lot of you guys might have, especially if you have Aries, Venus, or whatever, you might have took a lot of like leaps into things too fast just to end up like trying to survive as far as like relationships or love goes, where you didn't really take your time. Especially if you don't have a lot of earth in your chart. That's not for everyone, but you might have had times where you didn't just like, you kind of just leaped into things and didn't really, and like on some naive shit and didn't really think about it, or you didn't really like, you wasn't really thinking about like what could happen, but it all comes down to lessons being learned. So some of you guys is just, you try not to relapse on something, like jumping into something all quick or whatever. You want to really make sure you take your time, you know, and not be foolish or not be reckless or even gullible, for sure. Because some of you guys could have leaped into things quick and then was struggling to survive that relationship or whatever. And it could have been a lot on you as far as like emotionally. So you could have done a lot of healing too with, with past betrayals and stuff of that nature. And, re-encountering things, but definitely learned a lot of lessons. Some of you guys are growing, changing. Something to do with faith. So fate, my bad, not faith, but fate. I mean, it can be. But it's something also to do with like, what was that? Oh yeah, it was the Wheel of Fortune. It's something also to do with like something is turn of luck. Like something's going to start becoming easier. Whatever that is. What's the Knight of Cups? You might also just be taking it easier on yourself. You can definitely have a Libra in your chart dealing with one. Yeah, I should have definitely, I should have most definitely like just started out and did these instead, because the other ones were just too long and just annoying. The whole reading. Excuse me, what's Knight of Cups? And then we're gonna move forward. Yeah. Whew. For some of you guys, it's like, friends and family, because family's here too. Some of you guys already have, like, you could always already have a committed thing, or you're just committed to your family right now. You love your family. Everything's just, cool. Like, y'all, it's no problems. And some of you guys may feel like, um, Some of you guys are nice. Like you love your family, so you may be nice to them because you may be restricted in some sort of way. Like you're not really able to. Maybe it's some things you just cannot do. I don't know if you have a real religious family. That's not for everyone. Or your father. Maybe your father is really like, what is it called? I mean, father figure, whatever. Somebody can be really like, what is it when they're just not demanding, but really like, um, they like to not preach. I mean, they can preach, but somebody can be really, could be really preachy or something. And they can also tell you like, wait till you get married, or they know a lot about heartbreak and whatever. And this can just be the one for you with this emperor here. This could also be your child's mom or dad. It's not entirely. Some of you guys are married for sure, and this could be something that you're celebrating, especially if you went through lots of periods of like heartbreak and sadness and trauma. And some of you guys are fulfilling these traumas with bonding with a father figure, especially if they're really preachy or they're really like, damn, what is that word? Not judgy, but they're really like yeah, they like to lecture a lot. Someone likes to lecture you a lot. She could be like, coming together or gathering with someone here in your family, a father figure, whatever, that um you may be separated from or something like that you love. That's another thing as well for some of you guys. It could be a father figure. I don't know if you know them or not. For some of you guys, if you know them, it's just separation here. And for other guys, for other people, it's something to do with like a religious family dynamic, especially if somebody passed in the family. Is somebody may really be trying to teach you like or educate you on like tradition. So this could just be a traditional family that you just love. You may not be with them, you may be separated, or you could have lost somebody that was like that in your life or something like that. But somebody is they like to lecture you a lot. And that for some of you guys, that may keep you kind of like not stuck, or kind of it may keep you like trapped in a way, like so some of you guys might have not really, you might have snuck out a lot or done a lot of things like underhanded because wanted to get away with certain things, like being able, like sneaking out and going to parties and shit when you were supposed to be home because your whomever was really like they were against things like that. That's not for everyone at all. Yeah, I said sneaking out. We got the Seven of Swords. All right, so what's this aliens here for Aries placements? Happiness. You and somebody you think's alike, or y'all the same type of weird or something like that. Y'all both are weird, or y'all both are like quirky or something. So you and somebody share some of the same traumas. I'm not saying you're trauma bonding. It's a possibility, but not with happiness here, no. I feel like you and somebody are just comfortable around each other. It's be a Virgo. Don't have to be. You got this in your chart. You got Empress. Maybe you and your mother figure. I don't know. It is an Aries here. We got Emperor earlier. Now we got Queen of Wands. You here with the Empress. So you can be an Empress, mother figure. You can be. You don't have to be, but it seems like you and somebody are a good match. I don't know what the problem is. So this is something about the future. You're hoping that you and somebody you or whatever is gonna spark up something in the future. Somebody may be trying to adapt to their circumstances or their life right now, and you may be just taking care of yourself. There's a lot of self care here, especially if you've been dealing with a lot of grief or disappointments in your life, or anything that you've been sad about, or mourning a loss of something. Especially if you've been feeling let down in any type of way, any type of grieving. It seems like you're trying to rejuvenate, or you're trying to like feel better. A lot of health. I mean, yeah, health for sure. A lot of self care right here. Aries is you. Queen of Wands, that is Aries, and then Empress. That's Taurus. So you could be an Aries, Taurus, Aries Vedic, Taurus Vedic. You don't have to, but a lot of you guys are definitely in self protection mode, and you're just surrounding yourself with people or things that make you happy, and you're definitely, you know, a lot of self-care, a lot of healing. I feel like self-care is helping with the healing journey or whatever you're healing from. It could be surgery for some of you guys as well, or something like that. That's a procedure or something like that. It's not for everyone. All right, anything else? So you guys can't be pregnant right now, or you have children, or both, or neither. All right, Empress. Overall, you're good. I feel like you're also okay with being like alienated or being like weird or something like that, because there's other weirdos out here too. It's not for everyone. Justice is here. Okay, so you guys are definitely dealing with a Libra. I got it in your chart for sure. What are you taking accountability for? I feel like some of you guys are just balancing out your life. Your Yeah, I feel like you're just balancing out your life, especially if you're building your way up to some type of success, and if you aren't already, I feel like you're determined to like do something here. And what is that? You got a lot of major arcanas. I'm not doing this right now. You may also have the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's somewhere that you may not be talking to or just don't trust. That's not for everybody. Could be also an ex-husband for somebody. That's not for everybody, or something like that. Some big time heavy Libra here. Um, yeah, some of you guys are dealing with a lawyer right now, and that's not for everyone. Or some type of legal things. That's definitely not for everyone. Is some of you guys is something to do with like custody, some custody thing. Somebody might have lost custody of something, a child or whatever. That's not for everyone at all. But anything else with this chariot? Or you're just talking to a lawyer about something. So this can be business, but I don't know. The strength in reverse, Leo here. It's a lot of majors here. So, I feel like you're talking to someone, or you will be talking to someone. Um, some of you guys may be pushing through some insecurities or some waves of self-doubt, especially if you've been having things like problems with like confidence. Not saying that's nothing. I'm not saying that's wrong to not be confident sometimes. We're not always confident 24/7 all the time. Like it's just, I mean, come on now. So it's some things you may be like, I'm not gonna say insecure about, but it could be like your confidence may like fluctuate sometimes depending on the situation or a situation. Say if you don't know something, that may be something where you're just like, if you don't know it, like ignorance is bliss. So, you know. And some of you guys may feel inadequate in a certain situation. So some of you guys, it's something to do with love. You might have done a lot of like, you might have been overly protective of yourself, always defending yourself or standing up for your rights, especially if you've had dealt with people that made you feel like you had to fight, like really to protect yourself. This may be something that's like this may be where the low confidence comes in at times, especially if it has anything to do with love for some of you guys, or just getting to know certain people, especially in love, especially. You may have Scorpio in your chart. Could be Moon. Don't have to. So it could also fuck with like your like it may make you fearful of taking steps with certain people. Not saying that you won't, is more so of like a lot of hesitancy at times. But anyways, in a certain situation, you got Queen of Swords and the Justice here. With happiness here, I feel like you're gonna be talking to someone to figure something out, especially if you don't really know what to do in a situation or how to move in a situation. This person is going to help you, or you're going to help yourself figure something out, so that you can actually turn this strength upright. So if you felt like you were weak in in a situation or in an area in life, I feel like you're about to work on that. If you've been feeling like if your confidence been hit in a certain area or whatever in life, I feel like you're about to work on that too, especially if you got to help, if you got to ask somebody for help with this situation. This can be a therapist or a life coach or whomever. It may not be entirely that, but it's going to be somebody who's going to either whip you back into shape or tell you like, they're not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. Yeah, especially if you've been ignoring something. We got Cancer here. We got Leo, Taurus, Aries. You're here. We got more Libra. We got Scorpio, Libra, Libra. Lots and lots and lots. Libra. You and somebody is one of the same, but different. It could be a friend, could be whomever. Let's get a citadel and get you out of here. Some of you guys are happy that you have somebody to confide in that will definitely get you, or even if not confide in, somebody who can get you to like look at certain things that maybe you didn't want to look at or acknowledge. Damn, what's up with this? Some of you guys are definitely got Taurus in your chart. All right, Citadel, Citadel, Citadel. We got the Runaway and we got the Astronomer. Discovery, Augury. I don't know if that. I think that's right. The Witch, experimentation, and rebellion. My bad. I'm just like butchering shit. Responsibility, expectations, secrets, running from problems. Yeah, okay, we kind of got that. So let's see the Runaway. If you need to see these, these cards are so dope. It's that one, and then we got the Astronomer. All right, all right. Let's see what this Runaway is. Forgot what element that is. I gotta write the elements down on these two and make it make more sense. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Is that it? I don't think that was it. Nah. Whew. Oh, thoughts. So this is air energy, I think. Damn, I'm skipping it. I know I am. My bad. Some of these cards I've never gotten before. Well, actually, I think I have. I haven't used these in a while, but I don't think I got Astronomer before, but I know I got Runaway a long time ago. All right, the Runaway. Upright, not reversed. It's normal to want to run from your problems rather than facing them, but you'll soon find that this won't resolve anything. Your problems will simply follow you until you're overwhelmed by everything you've been avoiding. It's time to start admitting to yourself what you're running from and address it. Some of you guys are running from love. I ain't even gonna lie. That doesn't mean anything bad. It's just we all. I'm not gonna say we all do it. Some people do. Some people don't. It could be just the flow of how love or how something's supposed to go. I don't know if you feel like it's supposed to be a certain way. Some of you guys, it's something to do with like these romantic movies and shit, and fantasizing is what it may be what got you feeling like this is how something's supposed to go, and maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know, but some of you guys, it's something to do with love that maybe you're running it from, or it could also be a secret either that you're keeping or somebody else's. I don't know. Somebody loves somebody, but they're not saying anything, or vice versa. Okay, let's see what Astronomer is. I should have put these down first, but it's okay either way. All right. I think I gotten this before at one point. Alchemist, Acolyte, Growth. I think this is Earth energy. This. in here somewhere because I got to the back. Oh, there we go. It's upright again, so cool. You're in a complex situation, and clues on how to navigate it won't come from past experiences. Now is the time to look beyond, both beyond and within for answers and to trust your own intuition. Let go of the material needs and concerns that are holding you back and meditate on what your gut is telling you. Others who are like-minded may be able to guide you. Be open to their perspectives, but don't be bound by them. Didn't I literally just say that somebody here with aliens is like, there's something about like-minded people. Like-minded people will make you happy, even if it's not love or anything like that. But like-minded people, or I don't know, whatever. There's something to do with like-minded people that will actually like. So maybe you're going to be discovering a soul tribe or something, and you're trying to find it, whatever. But like-minded people is going to help you really like be more happy with or you already have these people around you, whatever. But it's people who are weird like you, possibly, or something. That also is like all about like romantic movies and love and crying, and crying when it comes down to like watching certain things. Heck, I can cry at like one of my favorite. I don't really I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up. Not like kid, everybody was watching like Disney and all that shit. I wasn't watching any of those things like that. But it was some movies that I did watch, um, like cartoon type of movies, like Pixar and all those things. And it was mostly, I don't know why that was like that. This was here, but flipped upwards. The champion, achievement, downfall. Hopefully nobody's trying to pray on your downfall. Anyways, but yeah, what did I say? Accepting help. Yo, accepting help and guidance. Same shit. Fate. And I said something about fate earlier. Yeah, fate. I think I said it's for you. Anyways, yeah, I didn't really watch many things, but the movies that the ones I really did watch were All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was like one of my favorite fucking movies. And that shit made me so sad. Like, it shit would make me cry because he was like, she's from like what, an orphanage? Yeah. And she's trying to find like either her parents or like some people. I don't know if they was really her parents or, she just happened to, get fostered in by them. But, you got the dogs that was gambling and they were just living like a really crappy type life, street dog type of shit or whatever. And they find this little orphanage girl or whatever, and they do all these things. Crazy thing is, like, the dogs were not bad dogs. They was hung around a lot of bad people or whatever the case may be. And she kind of turned them into like, she kind of turned their lives around because they was all about the money and the riches and all that. And although she loved the gifts and she loved the all this and all the glam and all that stuff, it didn't make her happy. So she kind of like turned away from it because they was being greedy and selfish and whatever. And then when she turned away from it, they started realizing that she wasn't happy and what would make her happy. And it was really to have like a family or to be accepted or something like that. I forgot, but that movie was like, I love that movie. I didn't watch, well, I don't know if I watched the second one, but the second one was like whatever. The first one was where it was at. I love that one. And there's another one too, but I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, it's been real, Aries. I'm off this. This is just a prelude. So like I said, this is like a look into what your other reading is going to be, coming out whenever I do fire signs this week. But it'll be sometime between Tuesday and Friday because I do only 3 signs a day, and it's going to be like for air, fire, so it's not like mixed up. I might do it, if I do, cool. But anyways, so it's kind of a look into something. So maybe if it continues the rest of the week, whenever I do your reading, then cool. I guess come back, kick it. And it's been real. I appreciate the support, love, and or whatever. Because people, I don't know about love entirely, because people would be weird on here. But the support, subscribes, if so, and likes. That's another thing that people are weird with, but it's okay. It's been real though. I'm out, and I'll see you guys on the flip. All right. You can check out any of the other ones. I did Libra, Pisces, and Taurus for the preludes. All right. I'm done for the night.